welcome to yet another episode of The Grind with me, your host, Hibak Saeed. This evening, we're going to be talking about expos, the significance that they have for your business, and of course, this may be the turning point for your business marketing-wise. But first, let's look at the market margins. This week on Market Margins, we focus on trade fairs and expos and the significance that they have on your business. Now, expos held recently include the Kenya International Industrial Expo, which had over 200 exhibitors, a majority of them coming from China. But today we focus on the Nairobi Trade Fair, originally formulated to give farmers an avenue to showcase their produce and learn the best practices of farming, but which eventually gained traction over the years, opening up to other sectors. Now here's a brief history of this trade fair, which is often referred to as show by a lot of Nairobians, and it goes throughout 17 regions across the country on which it debuts. In 1902, the first show was held on the 26th of February at the Jivanji Gardens and Market. In 1903, two shows were held, one in Jivanji Gardens and the other in Mombasa's Prince Park. In 1949, the society changed its name from A&HSK to the Royal Agricultural Society of Kenya. This is pre-colonial era. In 1972, the society was honored to host the All Africa Trade Fair. In 1989, the first preferential trade area trade fair was incorporated during the Nairobi National Show. This was to mark the beginning of the society attaining international recognition. Today, over 400 local exhibitors and almost 100 international exhibitors have showcased in the recent trade fair. This is over 500,000 visitors who are expected over a period of 7 days, with a lot of government agencies being represented within this trade fair and a lot of exhibitors and businesses as well. Now, there are 17 shows across the country. And where is the future for this particular trade fair? Well, now they're focusing on business-to-business connections, forging networks for exportation of goods, and of course, value addition of produce. Now that's just some of the information that you need to know about trade fairs and trade expos. Now we get to see some of the exhibitors that we got to see on the Nairobi Trade Fair.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, for inviting me to come and talk to you. My name is Joseph Washington Mugo, the chairman of Nairobi International Trade Fair. Nairobi International Trade Fair is part of the Agricultural Society of Kenya, which deals with the 16 branches of trade fairs across the country. They are spread between Nairobi, Kitale, Kirinyaga, Embu, Meru, Mombasa, Nakuru, Kabarnet, and so on and so forth until there are 17 of them. You know, show at the trade fair, they do almost the same thing. Both of them, like the theme has been translated time and again, we try to introduce new technologies which can help this country to sustain itself and grow up. It is no different this year. We are also following the same trend, but now because of the climate change, the climate has been very bad, not just in Kenya, but countrywide and worldwide. People are not able to grow enough food to sustain themselves. The country itself is not able to sustain itself for economic growth, because we are growing food not in a technologically approved manner. As a result of that, the harvest in the chambers, in the farms is not very good. And that is what now our focus is. We want farmers, traders to come here and they exhibit their technology to the showgoers so that they can be able to shift to a smart, this is what we are calling the smart agriculture, so that we can be able to move forward and improve our economy in this country.
My name is Teresia. I'm a marketing coordinator at AgVenture Limited, which is an agribusiness. We majorly deal with products that are grown and produced in Kenya, and we practice what is known as conservation agriculture, which deals with a lot of crop rotation and conserving the soil, maintaining the soil moisture, nutrients, which is very important. We have our products, that is the lupins, the green peas, the canola oil. We also have the white peas. And all these are in major supermarkets and online on Jumia and Greenspoon. And we try to create a food safe future. That's why the conservation agriculture concept comes all in. This is not the first time. We have actually been around Kenya with ASK and other expos. And the experience has been great for us, considering we get food buyers, we get suppliers, we get colleagues in the same industry. So it's a lot of exposure, a lot of experience, and we are grateful for such a platform.
I'm Wendy from Simply Foods. Our expectations for the 7 days is that we'd like to reach as many people as possible. We would like for people to know our product, know how nutritious it is, because it's pure Wimbi. And we'd like to, most of the things we do, we are promoting healthy living, aside from people always eating fast foods and that. So our main agenda is to get more people to know about the product, know how good it is compared to any other product.
So my name is Justin Cassia, and I'm here under the capacity of Arabica Project. So Arabica Project is funded by the Italian Agency for Development Cooperation, working in conjunction with the Kenyan government. And I'm actually under one of the implementing partners, E4 Impact. The two others are Chefa and AVSI. So we are three implementing partners in this project. So we want to impact between 30,000 to 40,000 farmers in 7 counties in Kenya. That's Kiambu, Meru, Embu, Nyeri, Bungoma, and Machakos. And under each of those 7 counties, we have 3 cooperatives. So that's 21 cooperatives in total. So the aim is to get more income for the farmers in the way of direct sales. So we want to connect these farmers with direct buyers, whether in Kenya or internationally. But we're also training these farmers on things like best agricultural practices, climate smart technologies, how to best brand the coffee, and how to best sell it. We're also including the youth. So we have the youth also under this project, under young service providers, that's what we call them. So they'll be providing services like transport, for example, things like that. Harvesting, what else? Things like data collection, because we also have a component of data collection of all the farmers, because we want to have a digital platform where we'll have all the farmers' coffee in this online platform so that it's easy for whoever wants to buy to connect with them. So we are having these youth help us in collecting that data.
My name is Danson Ongei Ingu. I'm in Corporate Communication Department or Public Relations Department. This is National Cereals and Produce Board. We are here to tell the farmers where to get fertilizer and the requirements of fertilizer, whether they are registered. First, a farmer must be registered. That should be point number 1. Should be registered as a farmer across the network. Once you're in the database of our NCBB, of course we get this information in conjunction with the county government, the area administration, that is the chiefs, so that we identify who are the real farmers that we are doing business with.
And now we go for a very short break. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.